the attention of the Minnesota police. This guy was saying, hey, do it. Do it. I've walked in your shoes here. Life is miserable. I'm going to do it tomorrow. You do it today. Kill yourself. You know, and of course, the series of manipulation that went on before this. And this kind of reminds me of the woman that got in trouble for making up that fictitious person to fall in love with the neighbor kid, and then they made fun of her and ridiculed her and dumped her. And the girl ended up killing herself. That woman got prosecuted. And the argument against this is telling someone to kill themselves is free speech. Well, you know, if Monty goes on a rant and I go kill yourself after he says some racist things, that's not really an invitation for Monty to kill himself. But if you have direct correspondence with someone on a regular basis, you empathize with them, you literally make an effort to persuade them to kill themselves. You literally make an effort to get them to kill themselves and persuade them. You know, it's pretty clear there's effort involved here. By the way, he was asked why he did this. You know why he said he did this? Fun. Because it's fun. I think there ought to be a new judge. You tell me whether you agree. I think a computer with pixels and all should be considered a weapon. I believe that this guy's PC or Mac or whatever he was using was literally a weapon. I believe he used his computer to kill people. What's the difference between what he did and pushing someone off the ledge? 321-1670, *123. I hate to bring up something this depressing, because this is one of the most pathetic things I've ever heard. But what's the difference between this and going up to somebody who's standing on a ledge and pushing them off a bridge? Freedom of speech. Rick, you're on 1670 WTBR.
Well, you're not quite actually physically pushing them, so it's a little bit different. But it's no different than cheering somebody on that's going to jump off a bridge and yelling, jump, jump, jump. And people have been charged with that.
This is worse.
Encouraging somebody to do it, that's basically what this guy was doing. He was taking people that were already at the edge and pushing them over and knowing he was doing it. You know, I mean, this is just, I don't know, this whole cyber crap is just, these people need to be prosecuted. This guy, I mean, they threw what's-his-face in jail for assisting old people and dying people with suicide. Well, this guy did almost the same thing.
Well,
even
and
worse.
these were not people that were these people were not dying.
No, they were just in a bad mental state at the time. And,
these were people that...
You know, they were at the edge, and he pushed them over with the damn computer. What charges that?
Even if they were in another country, and even though they were a long way away, you think
he's still yelling. I mean, even if they're in another country, they could still hear him yelling, jump, jump, right? So what's the difference between that, you know, egging somebody on to jump off a bridge,
right,
or telling them, go hang yourself?
Yeah.
You know, it will be really cool. It's the same thing. They get charged the same damn way.
Thank you for calling. Bob on the West Side. You're on 1670 WTDY.
Well, what I have seen as the reason that he gave was the thrill of the chase.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and that's what, you know, I'm a big advocate of First Amendment rights, but it's the chasing part. His own words should convict. The fact that he pursued these people he knew to be fragile. And he said he did it to dozens of people.
I am really convinced that computers have done some marvelous things, but it strikes me as though computers have brought out the worst in some people. The absolute worst.
But when you see the guy, when you look at the video of the guy, I mean, he's one of those guys that sort of fades into the woodwork.
Oh, he has an average-looking family. He's kind of a frumpy, average-looking guy.
Yeah.
You would never even notice him.
Exactly, and that was a way that he could inflict control over other people, and that's the crime. That's the crime. It's not persuasion. It's not First Amendment. It's yelling fire in a theater.
Thank you for calling. John, you're on 1670 WTDY.